Hello everybody,
Objection!
welcome to Video Games Awesome Live! Objection! You got me this time. You got me this time. You fooled the Frash. You fooled the Fooler.
Did you forget?
I didn't know we were gonna, I'm sorry, I didn't even think of your plan.
We do it at the beginning of every Phoenix.
Do we do it every single time?
Yeah, except for last time.
Oh, because I fucked you over. Oh, they're doing it too. Welcome to the show, everybody. It is the second day of trial in Ron Delight's. No, it's actually technically the first day of trial.
Yes.
Of Ron Delight's murder trial.
Yeah.
Because
shit.
The trial of his theft of the urn of uselessness, of worthlessness, only took
Somebody's
1 day.
Body is in there.
It's worthless.
Although it's been broken multiple times.
Yeah.
So.
And who knows what's in there now? It's just like spark plugs and dead flies and stuff.
Shit.
Yeah, because every time somebody breaks it, they sweep it up, and now it's got all pink paint in there and stuff. It's like a cement. Now there's just like a little cement ball in there of Amy's old body.
That's very disrespectful.
A pink cemented little ball.
Like cat pee in the kitty litters.
Yeah, and Pearly was bored on the train, so she took it out and just kind of formed it into a tribute to Amy Faye's body, like just this little.
That's nice.
Anyways. Let's get this started.
You won't believe how many people are here for the trial.
Well, it is a murder case.
What are you talking about? They're here for the trial next door.
What?
Next door?
Why don't you know this, Nick? Sigh. They're having Detective Atme's trial today.
Detective Atme?
They say that they're going to try him as a masked.
Already? That was fast.
Boy,
Phoenix, when is it not fast in this trial system? The trial...
Whenever you have to explain things.
There's been instances where the trial takes place the day the crime occurred.
Probably.
Boy, I'd love to see Mask's trial. I think I'll play hooky.
Is this Godot?
I know.
Was that?
Or was it at?
I know. I don't...
Possibly?
I feel like...
Oh, me.
By the way, where's Pearly?
Oh, she went back home. She said that she can't neglect her training anymore.
Is this you?
I know you don't like me.
Maybe because it's being like...
Ignored.
Yeah.
Pearls has really gotten into her training lately, huh?
Yeah, ever since that incident last year.
Please, don't ignore me.
Good call,
We weren't
dude.
ignoring you, Ron. We just couldn't hear you. And what was he saying? I know you don't like me?
Yeah.
Oh, Ron, you are a pathetic son of a bitch.
I know you don't like me.
And yet he still gets the ladies.
Oh, Mr. Wright, good morning.
No one likes me. Oh yeah, excuse me. No one would notice me, even if I killed someone.
So are you saying that you did, or is this going to be a problem when the trial begins?
Come on, don't be silly. Wait a second.
You don't mean you're the murderer?
No, I'm just a poor thief.
Until Godot comes in and says, like, something like, you're just an awesome, noticeable murderer, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm the murderer. You always have faith in my ability. No, wait, that's not right. A thief can't really be poor.
Well, but no, that's actually, no. Thieves are often poor. Now let's see. According to Mr. Delight, from his second crime on, he was following a bunch of set plans. Plans that someone had been sending to him to help him commit these heists.
Do you think there's a connection between the thieving and murder, Nick?
It's possible, but today's trial is a race against the clock.
Huh? How come? Let's just take our time as they go. Wait.
I'm afraid that's not an option.
Meh.
Why?
I don't know.
You comfy, baby Godot?
Yeah, he's looking good.
He's Godot, the robot.
But possibly not a robot. We don't know.
Who knows? It looks like a robot to me.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. That sounds familiar.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Okay. Get set up for a lot of Godot today. Here we go.
You're ready. Preparation is the last refuge of the week.
The judge nods.
Okay, settle down, everyone. Godot's right, though. I'm never prepared. Let's begin with your opening statement, Mr. Godot.
Ugh. He's got the judge in the palm of his hands, yet again.
You are the coolest robot ever.
Phoenix just has to start, like, buttering the judge up. It doesn't take much.
Yeah, if he just gives him just a little bit, or
Yeah.
acts a little cooler instead of
Yeah.
sweating. The judge can smell desperation.
Ron Delight is simply too young to be sent to war. That's all.
I'm afraid I have no idea what that means, Mr. Godot.
Then you need to get out more, Your Honor. Life is a war, but that is exactly why you must be more precise in your wording. That's all my statement means. You understand now, right?
Yes, well, I still don't understand, but let me briefly summarize the details of this case.
Wow, the judge is taking charge like he knows what's going on for a change. What am I
The judge smells fear.
doing? He does.
I do believe it's Gumshoe sliding the mug down the counter. He runs out every time to get a new cup.
That's probably. All right.
The victim is Kane Boulard, CEO of KB Security. His body was found in a safe at approximately 9 a.m. on the morning of the 13th. However, the time of death is estimated as 1 a.m. of the previous day.
And that's when our little lost kitten dropped the ball.
Oh, sorry.
That little lost kitten is, of course, the defendant. There we go. Sorry.
Very well then, Mr. Godot, please call your first witness.
I never drink more than 17 cups of coffee during any given trial.
I think we're at 2.
The first one is always the best.
Mr. Godot, your witness, please.
Okay, then let's hear what the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, has to say for himself.
Wait a minute. He said he never drinks more than 17 cups of coffee. This is his second trial.
Yeah. That's
And-
okay. He says grandiose statements like that.
Yeah, that's true. He does make up a
Often.
lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
The defendant? Well, Mr. Wright, does the defense have any objections?
Ron Delight on the stand again.
It may be a bit of disadvantage having the defendant testify, but
Objection! My defendant has a crush on the prosecution, Your Honor. This is a conflict of something. I don't know. Please. I remember when Mia was defending me. She allowed me to testify so she could do the cross-examination. She put a lot of trust in me back then. We have no objections, Your Honor. The defense will allow Mr. Delight to testify.
Huh? You've got guts, Trey.
All right then, Mr. Rondelite. Please take the stand.
I feel like Godot.
You did it, didn't you?
What do you feel like, Godot? Yes? What? Huh?
No.
You did. Wow. Master Attorney.
Yeah. I feel like Godot's music in the background is quieter than every other music.
Oh, okay.
For a moment there, I thought we'd set a record for the shortest trial ever.
Sigh. Well, Mr. Delight already looks plenty guilty with that face he's making.
And once he opens his big mouth, he'll probably put the last nail in his own coffin.
Very well. Now then, can you tell me something? If you didn't kill Bulan, why did you go to KB Security?
Well, it's kind of hard to say. Boy, I wish I could go home.
Now then, let's hear some testimony about what happened.
All right, so we'll take a break here. When we come back, we're going to start into Ron D-Light's testimony, my visit to KB Security. Stay tuned as Video Games Awesome Live continues.